Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Edna and Harvey, the Breakouts. Now we're going to go try and beat King Adrian at his own game, now that we have his own power. Supposedly.
Well, well. You have returned to challenge me yet again, as I foretold. Are you prepared to suffer another defeat?
I want to try once more.
So be it. Heads or tails?
Heads!
Oh my goodness! It is indeed heads. Have you by any chance joined the psychic's world as well?
Well, we'll never need to find out. If you just give me the medal now.
Hold it, hold it, hold it! Not so fast. You have been right one time. I shall give you that. But the rules say that I'm entitled to a chance to try and win the medal back.
What? But
I choose tails.
wait a minute, that's...
And tails it is. That means I get to keep the medal. You are out of luck.
Is it possible that all the electric shocks were to no avail?
What did you say?
Oh, nothing.
Another try?
There's no point in trying again right now. So, what are we supposed to do, you may be asking? Well, you remember what, Aluman, I'm just gonna call him Aluman from now on. You remember what Aluman said about his theories about why Adrian sees the future? Well, we're going to try and play psychologist here. And, this will go about as well as can be expected.
Well, I'll be gone then.
Cheerio!
Because again, there's literally no point in just sitting there playing. He'll just keep doing the same thing, 1-1, and then he'll win. So, yeah. You would think that, you know, the staff would have done this by now, but I don't know, maybe the psychiatrist in this place, I guess Dr. Marcel's like the only doctor, and he's not very good. That's my reasoning. I don't know.
The next exit is approaching.
But yes, trying to brute force our way with skill alone is not going to get this done.
Here we go!
Thankfully, we're almost actually done with having to take the laundry lift to get through this place. Because all we need is that gold, and then we can make a master key.
The next exit is approaching.
It's just, this is the most difficult of the things to gather. Mainly because of King Adrian's, but yeah. Okay, now, if we're going to play psychiatrist, how are we going to do this? Well, you remember the archives I took you to before? Well, we gotta go there first to actually, you know, gather some intel. Plus, I forgot to pick up something, which is these forms, this form right here.
This is a registration for group therapy.
Can I actually talk to it?
I don't need therapy. I'm in the best mental shape imaginable. Do you hear me, you piece of paper? I'm in the best imaginable mental shape!
You told that piece of paper, Edna. You can't really argue now. Wait a minute, can I...
Whoa, pretty dark.
Oh, sweet lord.
Good idea.
I couldn't see any damn thing. Oh man, that would suck to forget where the light switch was. Good thing I didn't move the mouse. Alright, fine. I guess I have to...
I'd need to know what I'm looking for.
Alright, fine.
Let's see. Just another load of files. Hey, this looks useful. There's a list of the current inmates. It shows where I can find their corresponding patient histories. I seem to know some of the names. Well, normally I don't care much about files. But snooping around in other people's patient histories is so delightfully prohibited. So, whose patient history shall I look at?
Well, since we're trying to figure out why King Adrian has gained superpowers, or rather, why he has the particular psychoses he has, I think it would be in our best interest to look him up.
Is this supposed to be a patient's history? I quote, name, Adrian, king of the recreation room. First pet, red cat. Characteristic, was always chosen second during physical education lessons. That's all.
Yeah. There's also something they don't really tell you, that you need to look up Druggle Jugs, and I'm pretty sure since I looked up his before, that will work. It's pretty convoluted as to why you need to look up Druggle Jugs. The reason I'm going to give is because, you know, he's his bodyguard, so you're supposed to look him up as well. I don't know. Just take me for my word. You need to do it. It's in your best interest. Now, I don't think we could just go, well, hell, might as well try, right? What's the worst they can say? No. Best case scenario, I saved some time, I went the wrong way. Best case scenario, we lose some time. That's the way to the basement. How the hell do I get to the group therapy? Over there. How the hell do I get to group therapy again? How indeed? How do I do that? Oh wait, no, I think I have an idea. I got there once before, but I don't remember. I think it's over to the left I think it's these doors right here. And then this door. I just got my doors messed up. I went in a big circle. Yeah, this is where I want to be.
The best, the greatest, the godfather of know-it-alls.
Is that supposed to be Sigmund Freud? Oh great, well I see what you did there, game.
The great analyst Jung. A stylized picture of Dr. Marcel. Group therapy for game designers. This is for the really messed up cases. Ooh!
I never actually talked to these before.
Hey there! I had this really crazy dream.
Little girl, it's my coffee break, if you don't mind.
Thank you, Siggy. If it wasn't for you, there'd be no psychology. You might say, I'm here because of you.
Oh, hello, young lady. Will you come back to my house? I'll give you strudel.
That's so disturbing on so many levels, man. Anyway, yes, we're going to just bust into group therapy and try and take our place in there. I don't care if we're not game designers.
Very interesting, Mr. Pokey. And this object interaction you were talking about, is this happening in this room right now?
Are you even listening? All of us in here are nothing more than...
Hold on a second. Yes, what can I do for you? Why don't you come a little closer? This is the group therapy session for video game designers. If you don't have a signed registration, you can't attend.
I have this form here.
That is a registration for our seminar, indeed. But unfortunately, your doctor forgot to sign it. Come back when you have a signed registration form.
All right.
And please shut the door on your way out.
Of course. Puh, who needs her?
Maybe it's just my juvenile streak acting up, but I was hoping she'd leave the door open just as a final screw you. I can be rather delinquent sometimes. Oh, sure, it doesn't actually get anything done, but it sure is fun. That rhymed. Alright, so we need to get Dr. Marcel's signature. Well, thank goodness we know how to do that, otherwise we'd be up Crap Creek without a paddle. So, yep, indeed. Walking up the stairs to forge a signature. How many times you get to say that in life? I mean, maybe you get to sing that song once in life, but you're omitting the other half of the song. You're either saying you're going up the stairs, or you're saying you're forging a signature. It's never the both at the same time. Only in Edna and Harvey the Breakout do you ever get to sing that song. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. Okay, I think the diploma is the only thing in here he signed. That's my own handwriting. So yes.
Okay. I think I could learn to forge this signature.
Sometime later.
Okay, God.
That should do it. I can make an exact copy of the signature now.
Yeah, but... Well, I mean, the guy is a douchebag, so maybe he kind of deserves this all over his office, I guess.
Very good idea. I'll just sign the form with Dr. Marcel's name.
But seriously, Edna, you couldn't find like a notebook, a paper, or maybe you just don't care. I probably wouldn't in your position either. The man did keep me locked up my entire life. So, you know what, just desserts and all that. Then again, I'm probably a little bit too understanding when it comes to things like that. I'm not really a chaotic good kind of person. I just, you know, whatever I feel it needs to be. Oh, for God's sake, go down the stairs. Yes, I played too much D&D growing up. What about it? Okay, so now we're gonna go into therapy. I sure hope you remember what we're supposed to say, because all that nonsense about green cats and red dogs or whatever it is, they're gonna ask about that, mind you, and we have to know what to say. So, as you might well imagine, my first time through the game, I just went, what the hell is that nonsense? And I just kind of forgot about it. Well, you're not supposed to forget about it. I learned that out the hard way, and had a little bit of a guessing game until I figured out, oh, that's what they want you to do.
Very interesting, Mr. Pokey. And this is
Are you even all of...
Hold on. Yes? Why don't you... This is the... If you don't...
I have a signed registration.
Very well, then. Please have a seat with the others. Okay, if everybody's ready, would you, as a new member of our group, like to begin, please?
I'd like to see how all this works first.
Very well, then. Let's proceed from where we were before we were interrupted. Pokey, would you introduce yourself once again?
Yeah, alright. My name is Pokey, and I had the nerve to believe I could design an adventure game in just a few months with just a handful of co-workers, and at the same time draw over 100 backgrounds and all of the animations for my graduate thesis.
I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
I was always picked next to last during gym class.
Next to last. Very interesting. Next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a chicken?
Ochre.
Ochre. I see. The case is clear. You are suffering from delusions of grandeur.
Whew. Thank you. I think I'm cured now.
What? That's supposed to be the therapy?
Why don't you give it a try? It really helped me a lot.
Are we ready now?
What we? You mean me? Okay, why not?
Would you be so kind as to introduce yourself to the group?
If that's necessary. Hello, group.
Well, we're supposed to be imitating Adrian, so I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do.
I am Adrian, king of the recreation room.
I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
The Aztecs always ransacked my fridge at night. Okay, now, does everybody remember what turn Adrian was picked in gym class? Because I have an idea. I'm pretty sure it's not third, and the only other one that makes kind of sense is second. So, I think it was second.
I was always picked second during gym class.
Second, I see. Let's move on to the next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a dog?
Okay, now, I think Adrian had a red cat, right? This is where Druggle comes in. If anybody remembers way back then, I'm pretty sure Druggle had a green cat, supposedly. So, I think green.
Green.
Green. Well, well. The case is clear. You've been struck by lightning. You have to be on top of everything all the time and everywhere. This desire is so deeply seated that your subconscious has developed precognitive abilities. Why don't you just let go? Not everything has to be subject to your control. Lightning is one of these things. You don't have to feel insecure or helpless because of this. That's it. You're cured. You may go now.
Whoa. I'm stunned. Harvey, are you still there?
Don't worry, Edna. I'll always be with you.